Yo, what is going on, guys? AC Entertainment here, back with another Universe Mode video. And here we are on NXT. This is the go-home show for NXT before their first PLE of this season. And that will be NXT Battleground. Coming out first, we got Tyler Breeze. IRL, he just made his, return. And he's going to be having a match against Ethan Page, I believe, for the North American title at the Homecoming NXT. That Homecoming show is looking very stacked, and it's going to be really exciting. But tonight he's making his in-ring debut, and we're going to see how he does against his opponent tonight. So let's get right to his opponent for the night. And alrighty, coming out next, his opponent tonight from Gallus, we've got Joe Coffey. And I do believe both of these men are actually making their in-ring debut this season. So one of these men will be getting their first win tonight, and someone will be suffering their first loss, unfortunately. And also, in our main event tonight, we'll be having a #1 contender match. We have two teams from NXT. And we have a team from Friday Night SmackDown, and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven will be here. And then from Monday Night Raw, we got another team as well. So we'll have an elimination tag team match. And the winner will take on the Metaphor Girls for the women's tag team titles. But let's get right into this match. And alrighty, here we go. Starting off things. And a big chop there from Tyler Breeze with a few of them, and Joe Coffey, nice reversal there. And now Joe Coffey with the big knee to the spine of Tyler Breeze. And Tyler Breeze with a kick to the midsection there to Joe Coffey. And now they're going to lock up in the ring. And now we got Breeze going to work on the arm there of Joe Coffey. But Joe Coffey going to get a big reversal here, and now he's going to work on the arm of Breeze there. And Joe Coffey's still going to work on that arm. Tyler Breeze is still trying to get out of it, and Joe Coffey finally just puts Tyler Breeze to the ground. And now Joe Coffey with a big knee right to the face of Tyler Breeze, and a big stomp on the back of the arm. And now Joe Coffey taunting at Tyler Breeze, telling him to get to his feet. And then they lock up once again. And Tyler Breeze is going to back Joe Coffey up into the ropes, and the ref going to have to get over there and break it up between the two. And there we go, big hit there from Tyler Breeze, and now into a roll-up pin, but Joe Coffey had the ropes there. They lock up for a third time. And Coffey just got thrown to the ground, and now he's in the corner, and Tyler Breeze with a big elbow to the back there. And now throws him right into the post. That's gotta hurt. Tyler Breeze looking good against Joe Coffey right now. And Joe Coffey now with the big reversal there, starting to get back on top in this match. And he's gonna go to the outside there on the apron. He's telling Breeze to get to his feet. And a springboard shoulder tackle there from Joe Coffey right into the pin. One. Kick out at one from Tyler Breeze. And a big hit to the midsection from Tyler Breeze. And Tyler Breeze, what a DDT there from Tyler Breeze. Breeze with a stomp to the back of the head. And now Breeze telling Coffey to get to his feet. Tyler Breeze is feeling it right now. And a big clothesline. And another one. And now a super kick. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Joe Coffey. And Joe Coffey, what's he? Oh, Tyler Breeze, very smart of him to get out of the ring while he could. And Joe Coffey now with the Irish whip into the ropes. Oh my goodness. That was a big uppercut there. Wow. And a kick to the midsection, and might be going for a power bomb, but Tyler Breeze able to get out of it. And now Joe Coffey, he's looking for it again, and that time the power bomb connects. Joe Coffey gonna get Breeze up, not all the way to his feet, but to one knee, and then a kick to the back. And Coffey gonna go to the top rope here. Wonder what he's looking for. He's wanting Breeze to get up. He goes for that. I believe that was a missile drop kick there from Joe Coffey. And now Joe Coffey telling Breeze to get up. He hits that signature. And he's gonna bring him more to away from the ropes there and go for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Tyler Breeze. Joe Coffey has that finisher. He might be a finisher away from the win in this match. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, Joe Coffey just going to go to work on the head and neck area there of Tyler Breeze, trying to wear the veteran down. And I believe Joe Coffey might be looking for that finisher right now, and he does. Joe Coffey with a big finisher there. Tyler Breeze stunned. And Joe Coffey, no! Tyler Breeze kicks out at 2.5. I thought that was over for sure, but Tyler Breeze was able to kick out at 2.5. And I thought that match was over for sure, but Tyler Breeze still in it. He wants to get a big win here against Joe Coffey, but Joe Coffey wants a big win over a veteran like Tyler Breeze here tonight. And Tyler Breeze, nice reversal. And the roll-up pin from Breeze. 1. Kick out at 1 from Breeze. Excuse me, sorry. And I think that just busted open the vet, Tyler Breeze. And now Tyler Breeze stunned once again. And Joe Coffey gonna pick Breeze up, get him to his feet. He's gonna bring him to the corner. And he's gonna set him on top. What's he going for here? Well, Tyler Breeze reverses it in a big super kick, and that was his signature. And oh my goodness. And once again, Joe Coffey with his finisher for a second time, and it stuns Tyler Breeze again, and Joe Coffey gonna bring him away from the rope a little bit. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. Tyler Breeze is still in this thing. And Joe Coffey might have waited a little too long there to pin Tyler Breeze. That might have been the reason that Tyler Breeze is still in this match. Coffey wanting Breeze to get to his feet. And it connects. And now he's going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Tyler Breeze is not ready for this match to be over. Joe Coffey looking for that signature one more time. And it connects. He has a finisher. He might be looking for it potentially here. And he hits it a third time. There's no way Tyler Breeze kicks out of it. 1, 2, 3, and Joe Coffey with the big victory over Tyler Breeze. And what a victory here tonight for Joe Coffey over the veteran Tyler Breeze. And Tyler Breeze, he gave it everything he had. He kicked out of 2 of the finishers, but that third finisher was just too much for him. And Joe Coffey, I mean, looked really good tonight. A great in-ring debut for Joe Coffey. It's going to definitely bring some eyes to Gallus. and he could be a potential, champion. I'm not sure if he's going to be NXT champion at some point, maybe a North American champion, or not sure which one he's going to be going after quite yet, but I am excited to see which one he goes after because he's definitely someone that can be in either one of those two divisions because he is good. Tyler Breeze, he looked pretty good too tonight. Just was, just came up a little short, and he showed heart. He kicked out of two finishers, but once Joe Coffey hit that third one, there was just no way he was going to be able to kick out of that. So pretty good match to start out NXT, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump right to the second match of the night. And alrighty, here we are, second match of the night. We have some singles action coming your way. Coming out first, making her in-ring debut for this season, we've got Tegan Nox, IRL. Not sure, I think she's been gone for a pretty good bit from the WWE. She's doing her own thing. I don't know. I don't know if she wrestles anymore. But either way, here tonight, she's getting a chance, and we're going to see if she can get a victory here tonight. So, excited to see what she can do here in NXT. Let's get to her opponent. Alrighty, coming out second, Tegan Nox opponent for the night. We've got Kiana James. Kiana James, starting off 0-1 this season. She did take an L in the tournament. She was in the tournament to potentially become the Women's North American Champion. She did not, she did not make it, obviously. She's here tonight, hoping she can get her first win. Like I said before, I don't know too much about Kiana James. I've seen some of her stuff, not too much. She was injured for a while IRL, and now she's doing stuff with Julia, being like her manager, I think is basically what she is. So that's what she's doing IRL, but here, I want to actually do something with her, so hopefully she can do something here tonight. And alrighty, here we go. Like I said, I want Kiana James to be successful. So, she gets a win over Tegan Nox, that's huge for her. So, I mean, it's a huge match for Kiana because, I mean, she gets a win here tonight. She goes 1-1, and she beats someone like Tegan Nox, which is huge. But if she takes the L, she does drop to 0-2, which is that's a rough start. And we're going to have to figure it out because I do want Kiana James to eventually even maybe make the main roster because that's where she is right now, like outside the universe mode. But if I'm not going to have nothing for her to do, I would rather her be on NXT getting time rather than doing absolutely nothing on the main roster. But either way, let's get into the match and talk about that. Sorry. And Kiana James going to work right now, currently on the arm there of Tegan Nox. And she's got that hold really good on her. She's got it locked up, and she's got her arm, and she's got it behind the back of Tegan Nox. And Kiana's not letting go. Kiana James is just going to work on the arm. But now Tegan Nox finally gets out of it. And they lock up again, and Tegan Nox already suffering with some damage to that arm there, and the ref gonna have to break it up between the two, and a kick to the midsection from Kiana James. That was cheap, but a nice Irish whip there, and a nice spinning elbow from Kiana James, and she's going for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1 from Tegan Nox. Now Kiana James in the corner, wanting Tegan Nox to get to her to her feet is what I meant to say, but she didn't even get to quite yet. And now stomping the hand and wrist area of Tegan Nox. And Kiana James is looking very dominant right now, and now going to work on the leg of Tegan Nox. Kiana James with the Irish whip. And a nice spine buster there from Kiana James. And Tegan Nox using getting that reversal there, and now Kiana with the reversal. And Kiana James has Tegan Nox. Gonna bring her to the corner. Hits her face off of the turnbuckle there. And now she's going to work on that arm again. And now Tegan Nox is in the corner and she is stunned. There we go. Alrighty. Now Kiana throws her back into the corner and she puts her on top. And she throws Tegan Nox right to the outside of the ring. And now Kiana James taunting and just showing off. And what is Kiana going to go do? Is she going to leave the ring? And she does. And Kiana goes over and just grabs the face of Tegan Nox and just throws it right into the concrete floor. And Kiana James absolutely taking it to Tegan Nox right now. And Tegan Nox with the reversal. I think Kiana was looking for a signature there. And I think Tegan Nox was able to get away from it. Kiana throws Tegan into the ring and a nice drop kick there. And now she's going to work on the ankle area there. And Kiana James going to the top. And she's pretty far away. Is she going to make that jump in? She does. What an elbow there from Kiana James. And Kiana wants her to get to her feet. And a kick to the midsection. And a nice DDT. And that busted open Nox. And Nox with a nice reversal and the elbow to the back. Kiana James has a finisher in store. But Tegan Nox, she has a signature in store. And Tegan Nox hits it. The Canadian Destroyer. And now she might be looking for that finisher. And she hits it. Is that it? Kiana stunned. 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2 from Kiana James. And Kiana still in this thing. And Tegan Nox, though, she's starting to get back into it. Kiana was pretty dominant to start this thing out, but Tegan Nox starting to show some life in this match. And Tegan Nox bringing it to Kiana James. An Irish whip to Kiana. She goes for the leapfrog there. And a big spinning elbow there. Oh my goodness. Now she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Why was the ref taking so long? And Tegan Nox gets the big victory over Kiana James here tonight. But the ref was kind of slow counting there, it looked like. Either way, Tegan Nox, big victory over Kiana James here tonight to get her, first win of the season. That makes her 1-0. So, big victory for Tegan Nox in her in-season ring debut. Kiana James, that drops her to 0-2, unfortunately. I did give Kiana James someone that was going to be a tough match, I didn't want to just throw someone at her that I expected her to win against. And Tegan Nox is, she's a vet compared to someone like Kiana James. So you can't just look past her. And, Kiana doesn't really have nothing to be ashamed of. She looked great tonight. She's going to find her, footing, and she's going to do good in the NXT. I still believe in her. I do think that she can be good in the NXT, and I do believe that she can be one of the top women in, the NXT brand. So excited to see what she'll do down the road, but I do think I'm going to have to start doing some more stuff with Tegan Nox because she looked really good and she earned herself a big victory. So very good match to continue this show, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the third match of the night. And alrighty, here we are, third match of the night. Coming out first, making his in-ring debut this season, we've got Giovanni Vinci. And I just totally split up Imperium. Gunther's on SmackDown doing his own thing. I believe Kaiser's on Raw. Gonna have to go do some stuff with Kaiser. I don't know if I've actually gave him a match yet, so guys are gonna have to do some stuff. You know, we're gonna get them in the ring. And Vinci, I can't say it. I'm sorry. Giovanni, there you go. He hopefully he's, you know, gonna do some stuff here on NXT. We'll see what he does here tonight. And I didn't give him a easy guy to go against. I gave him a guy who is currently 0-1, but he is very good in the ring as well. So let's get to Giovanni's opponent for tonight. And alrighty, coming out next, we've got man that made his return this year into the WWE, well, technically into 2024. We got Shawn Spears. And actually, was it? I don't know. Spears making his return. Like I said, this is his return to the game after a while, obviously. Started off 0-1, but he's hoping he can get a big victory here tonight against Giovanni. So, Shawn Spears is kind of a must-win match for Shawn Spears, I feel like, to be completely honest. I think, I understand it's early, but you never want to drop 0-2. And, like, if you drop 0-2, that match after that, you cannot lose. So I'm not going to say I guess it's not technically a must-win match, but if you start off the season going 0-3, it's not looking good. But that's why he needs to get a win here tonight, so he doesn't even have a chance to go 0-3. So let's get right into the match. Alrighty, here we go. And these two are going to start off in the middle of the ring. Shawn Spears with a big hit there to Giovanni, and now he's got control of the back there, Giovanni, but Giovanni with the strength and getting out of it and reversing it. Now he's got control over Shawn Spears. He's not letting Spears go nowhere. But Spears finally gets out of it, and now he reverses it. And now we're back to where it was in the beginning. Shawn Spears from behind. But there's Giovanni with a nice reversal. He has Spears there in a nice headlock, going to work on the neck area. And now Spears starting to get out of it, but before he can, Giovanni just starts to go to the arm and works the arm of Shawn Spears, but Shawn Spears gets out of it after a few hits to the midsection there, and they lock up again. And who's going to get control this time? It's going to be Shawn Spears getting the control. He has Giovanni in a nice headlock. But Giovanni able to get out of it and go to work on the arm once again. And Giovanni still going to work on that arm. Spears trying to get out of it, but has yet to get out of it. And Giovanni finally just puts him to the ground, and he's going for a pin. One. Kick out at one from Spears. Giovanni was trying to end this thing quick, and what a springboard moonsault there from Giovanni. Nice elbow there to the back, and Vinci gonna tell him to get to his feet. He's gonna bring him over to the corner and hit his face right off that turnbuckle. And now what's he going to go for? He just throws him back into the turnbuckle and he picks him up, and a big German suplex there from Giovanni Vinci. And he's going to the top rope. What is he going for here? Big elbow there. Right into the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Shawn Spears. And a stomp to the face twice there. And now he's telling Spears to get to his feet, and Giovanni Vinci's been looking really good here tonight. And he hits that signature. What a beautiful move. Right into the pin. 2. Kick out at 2 from Shawn Spears. Giovanni already looking for that finisher. Not giving him time to take a breath. And he's got him. And he hits that powerbomb. Spears stunned. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2.5. Giovanni cannot believe it, and neither can I. I thought Shawn Spears was about to go 0-2 to start this season, but Spears not giving up that easy. And now these two are going to exchange some big blows here in the ring. Now Giovanni with a big smack to the face. And that time he caught it. He caught Spears. And Spears with a big chop. And that time Spears catches Vinci. And Giovanni caught him, and now Spears caught him, and a big uppercut there from Giovanni, and Spears is Spears is stunned once again, excuse me. Vinci, he has that finisher. Spears has a signature. Nah. Irish whip right into the corner from Giovanni. And a big elbow there from Spears. Big chop there. Giovanni has him picked up. And he hits it. He hits his finisher. 1, 2, 3, and Giovanni Vinci with a huge victory. And what a victory for Giovanni. Taking his talents to NXT after the split between Imperium. And he gets his first victory of the season. And what an impressive one it was against Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears dropping the 0-2 starting the season. Not a hot start for him, unfortunately, but Giovanni Vinci looking absolutely phenomenal in that match. I mean, he just, like I said, split up Imperium, put him on NXT. He's doing his own thing, and as of right now, he's looking really good. Big win against Shawn Spears. I'd probably say that's an upset. And, starting off 1-0. So, huge victory for him tonight. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the main event of the night. Alrighty, here we are. Main event of the night. We've got some tag team action coming your way. And coming out first from NXT, we've got Chemical X. And Tatum Paxley is the leader of the group. But I decided we're going to go Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan tonight. We did see Gigi and Shotzi at one point, but tonight I want to see Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan and see if they can get a big victory here tonight. And if they do, they will earn that women's tag team title match. Coming out second, coming over from Friday Night SmackDown, we've got Piper Niven, we've got Chelsea Green, and they are here tonight because they're wanting a chance against Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson at NXT Battleground for those women tag team titles. Both these women, Chelsea Green's had a few matches actually. I believe Piper Niven might have had one, but I don't know if we've actually seen them in tag team action yet, and if we have, it was only one time. So these two hoping that they can get a victory here tonight, earning themselves a title match at NXT Battleground. But let's go ahead and let's get to the third team of the night. Alrighty. Our third team of the night. I believe this is our NXT team. No, it is not. I apologize. It is our Monday Night Raw team. The Unholy Union that consists of Isla Dawn and Blair Davenport. Alba Fire, obviously, just had another match on Monday Night Raw. Unfortunately, suffered an L. If you did not see that episode, make sure you go check it out. She had a fun match against Lyra Valkyria. But Alba Fire was the current Women's Intercontinental Champion, so she is the leader of the group. She's going after the mid-card title as of right now. And these two are trying to bring tag team gold to the Unholy Union. And alrighty, last but not least, our last tag team coming out first. Representing Fatal Influence, we've got Fallon Henley. And I decided to do two NXT teams and one Raw and one SmackDown because, I mean, since the titles are on NXT, I think, like, they should have two teams. I'll explain that stuff later. Maybe that's just something stupid I did, but Fallon Henley, JC Jane will be here tonight. Let's get right to JC Jane. And alrighty, last but not least, the last half of Fatal Influence. We've got JC Jane. JC Jane and Fallon Henley hoping they can get a big win here tonight and go after those the women's tag team titles, excuse me, and keep them on the NXT brand if they can get a victory here tonight and at NXT Battleground. And this will be an elimination match, so women's tag team elimination match. I'm hoping it goes pretty good. I'm hoping it goes smoothly. But let's get right into the match. Alrighty, here we go. All 8 women in the ring. Like I said, I did have 2 teams from NXT. My reasoning behind that was simply, since the titles are on NXT, I do believe that NXT should have more of a chance to keep the titles on that brand. So, for instance, let's say Chelsea Green and Piper Niven get the win, and then they go on and they win the women's tag team titles. If we're having a, number 1 contender match, it's going to involve multiple brands. I want them to have like 1 extra team. That way they can potentially keep those titles on SmackDown. Like, they have more of a chance of doing that. Maybe it's stupid, maybe it's not. I don't know. I thought it was a cool little idea. Piper Niven going for a pin already, but JC Jane kicks out before it can even get to the count of 1. And I was hoping that the elimination style for this would help out a little bit. That way not everyone is just consistently trying to break the pin up. So hopefully it doesn't get down to that. And if it does, well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure something out. But either way, JC Jane just had a nice DDT there on Gigi Dolan. And Chelsea Green with the Russian leg sweep. And now a roll-up pin from Piper Niven. Kick out at 1, though, from Isla Dawn. And this is a, pinfall or submission elimination match, by the way. This is not over the top rope. This is by pinfall or submission. And that's probably a good thing for Chelsea Green, because if it was over the top rope, she would have been eliminated right there. Pinfall here from Fallon Henley, but for some reason, Gigi Dolan broke it up. And it was Isla Dawn, so that really doesn't make too much sense, but alright. And why is it so bright? Why does it do that sometimes? If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below why it gets so bright sometimes when it does that. Roll-up pin here from Gigi Dolan. 1, oh no, not even a count of 1. Alright, Isla Dawn going to work right now on JC Jane in the middle of the ring, and Chelsea Green and Tatum Paxley going at it at the outside of the ring. And Piper Niven going to work on Fallon Henley there. And a big kick there from JC Jane, and she's going for a pin on Piper Niven. And kick out before I even think it got to 1 there. And Piper Niven, nice reversal there, and Blair Davenport gonna throw Piper Niven right to the ground, and Tatum Paxley now. Oh my goodness! Blair Davenport though with a nice arm drag. Oh, and a big elbow there right from JC Jane. Gigi Dolan with the pin on Chelsea Green. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Chelsea Green. And that would have been huge if they could have already eliminated Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And the roll-up. Oh, and Isla Dawn reverses it. But JC Jane there to break that up. And I was okay with that breakup, obviously, because Fallon Henley broke it up for JC Jane. That's different. So it's good that it's working out like that. But Tatum Paxley, pin on Isla Dawn. Doesn't even get the 1, though. Tatum Paxley looking for a, is it a submission? Oh no, it's not. That was a move. Okay. JC Jane Russian leg sweep on the Tatum Paxley and rolls through and starts beating the hell out of her. She's going for the pin now. Can't even get to the count of 1. And this is going to be a little chaotic, but it still looks pretty fun at the same time. Nice German suplex there from Blair Davenport to Fallon Henley, and a nice power bomb from Tatum Paxley to Chelsea Green. Tatum Paxley going for the pin here. 1, 2, kick out at 2 there from Chelsea Green, and Blair Davenport looking to make, I believe, Jacy Jayne tap out, but she doesn't. Chelsea Green with the roll-up pin on Tatum Paxley. 1, but a kick out at 1 from Paxley. Now Chelsea Green with a beautiful German suplex there. Now Chelsea Green Russian leg sweep to Fallon Henley. And Tatum Paxley, nice swinging neck breaker to Jacy Jayne there. And now Paxley going to get Piper Niven up, but Piper Niven with a big jawbreaker and a big knee there from Fallon Henley to Gigi Dolan. Gigi is stunned. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Gigi Dolan. And a pin from Chelsea Green. 2. And she was using the ropes, but Blair Davenport's still able to get out of it. And Blair Davenport throwing Jacy Jayne into the corner there. And Piper Niven just throwing Isla Dawn across the ring there. And Piper Niven, I think she might have been looking for one of her finishers there, possibly. Blair Davenport with a huge knee to Tatum Paxley. 1, 2. But I think it got broke up there. I couldn't tell for sure if it did or not, but it looked like it might have got broke up. Blair Davenport taking it to Piper Niven right now. Fallon Henley goes to the outside of the ring. Jacy Jayne with a beautiful move right into the pin. 1. But Gigi Dolan does break it up. Unprettier there from Chelsea Green. 1, 2, 3, and Chelsea Green gets a victory on Isla Dawn. Gigi Dolan going for the pin on Jacy Jayne. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Isla Dawn and Jacy Jayne are eliminated. And alrighty. So, Isla Dawn leaving Blair Davenport by herself in this match. I thought it was going to eliminate the teams. Apparently that's not what it does. I have to see if I can figure out a way to do that. But either way, I'm cool with this too. You know, it might be a little bit longer, but that's alright with me for right now. Maybe down the road, if I can figure it out and it eliminates the teams, that's cool. Gigi Dolan looking for that finisher on Blair Davenport. Blair is stunned. That could be it. 2, 3, and Blair Davenport out of this match. And that did eliminate both Blair Davenport and Isla Dawn, so that means that the first team that was eliminated was the Unholy Union. And Fallon Henley still in this match right now for Fatal Influence. Jacy Jayne is out though. 1, 2. But Fallon Henley still in this. Tatum Paxley with a nice Russian leg sweep, but right after that she gets a big chair shot. And Gigi's gonna roll out of the ring. And Chelsea Green looking for something here on Tatum Paxley potentially. But Tatum Paxley with a nice reversal. Piper Niven. What's she going for here? She's going to go to work on the leg of Tatum Paxley. And now Tatum Paxley is stunned. A roll-up pin, but Chelsea Green breaks it up. And Fallon Henley catching her breath on the outside of the ring. Nice Russian leg sweep there, and Chelsea Green stuns Gigi Dolan after a big, oh my goodness, onto the chair, onto the chair. She's stunned. One. No, but Piper Niven able to break it up. Oh, that was unfortunate. Piper Niven, look at the strength of Piper Niven. Oh my goodness. And she's going for the pin. But Gigi Dolan there to break it up. And Fallon Henley now. Big clothesline from Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley fighting strong. Still trying to get a big victory, but a nice German suplex from Chelsea Green. Piper Niven telling Tatum Paxley to get to her feet. And she hits her with a nice Irish whip and just nice toss there. But Gigi Dolan, she's got her. And a knee to the back of the head. Drops the head right to her knee and then a stomp right to the face and another. Fallon Henley takes down Gigi Dolan, and now Fallon Henley setting her sight on Tatum Paxley. Big elbow there though from Tatum. Tatum Paxley now. Uh-oh. Chelsea Green stunned. 1, 2. No, Chelsea Green kicks out at 2. And Gigi Dolan looking for that finisher. And it connects. 1. But Fallon Henley, no one's pinning Fallon Henley yet. Fallon Henley is stunned. Piper Niven finally goes over there to try pinning her, but Gigi Dolan still has her sights set on Piper Niven. Oh my goodness. That could have been it for Fallon Henley, but she got lucky and survived. And Chelsea Green taking it to Fallon Henley right now. And the backstabber there from Chelsea Green to Fallon Henley. And Fallon Henley now. The knee to the back and a big clothesline. And a big boot to Gigi Dolan. She's going for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1 from Gigi Dolan. And this match is just insane. These women are going at it. Fallon Henley still fighting, giving it what she's got to try getting her team a victory, even though JC Jane has been out of this match. She's going for a pin right now on Niven, but Niven kicks out at 1. What a main event this has been so far. And she's stunned. Tatum Paxley is stunned. 1, 2, 3, and Tatum Paxley is out of this match. And now an unprettier right to Gigi Dolan. 1, 2, 3, and Chemical X is out of this match. And now 1, 2, and 3, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green are going to Battleground. What a match that was. I actually enjoyed the format of that. You know, I might actually keep it like that. The team's not just being out, it's just, you know, they all have to get pinned. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But I hope you guys did enjoy that match as much as I did. I thought that it was really fun. It was interesting. And yeah, so that will give us our, I believe that was our 6th match now. Yeah, that's our 6th match now for NXT Battleground. We'll have to come up with 2 more. I might just throw up some random matches because we have all the titles on the line now. After that, we will be seeing the women's tag team titles on the line between the Metaphor Girls, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson. Obviously going to go against our number 1 contenders in Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. So huge match, huge victory for those 2 tonight, and now they have a chance to bring the women's tag team titles over to Friday Night SmackDown. But that is going to do it for this episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed, And as always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you guys know when I post. And comment down below. Let me know which match you are most excited for NXT Battleground. To be honest, I mean, there's a pretty good amount I'm excited for. Baron Corbin versus Dragon Lee should be a great match. I think, you know, the Thea Hale Sonya Deville one, it will be interesting. I do want to see if Thea Hale can get a victory in that one. Cedric Alexander and Dexter Lumis finally getting to settle their differences in the ring. Angel and Berto get to go against Tony D'Angelo and Stax. We get to see the family, Tony D'Angelo and Stax, finally, you know, make their in-ring debut. Nikita Lyons and Lola Vice, you know, that's going to be a great match. That'll also be Nikita Lyons' debut match, and then get to see the Metaphor Girls going against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. So gonna all be some fun matches, but we will see you in the next one, as we will be on Friday Night SmackDown, and AC Entertainment is out. Peace.